Welcome everyone. Today I have a special summary video and also update video of the Season 1 summaries that is coming with Diablo 4. And also in this video, I'll share with you guys what we got, what we wanted, and also my thoughts about upcoming seasonal changes. So what we're going to see is, you can see there will be the live stream for the summary, and also there will be notes on the official website for Diablo 4. And what I did over here is I made a small summary so you guys can read through this one, and those are the highlights of what is coming with Season 1. Now on the second part of the video, I really want to talk about the things we wanted and the things we needed in Diablo 4. So the things like having more inventory space, guys, is going to be pretty massive. And also things like lowering the reroll cost or maybe adjusting the rerolls for a guaranteed stat can be very good for Diablo 4. So what I recommend is watch the first part for the seasonal summaries and what are the things that may be coming, including more stash space, which was mentioned with seasonal stash. Now on the second part, those are the things we needed for Diablo 4, and there will be a lot of more things, so we'll talk about this on the second part. Now I'm sure you guys have heard or might have known the Season 1 summary was coming out for the live stream. And if you guys do want to watch live stream, you can come over here, I have the links for you guys. Now during the live stream, they also talk about Diablo 4 Immortal. I was like, what? What is this new class? This is actually from Diablo 4 Immortal, in case you guys are wondering. We do have the notes of the seasons over here, if you guys want to have a quick read. There's also a trailer for Season 1, which is about a minute long, really nice, can have a look. So here I will provide you guys with a shorter summary. So the Season 1 for Diablo 4 will start from 2 weeks from now, on the 20th of July. Now this will include the free and also premium battle pass that comes with a lot of different choices of boosting for experience, opals, and also leveling. There will be 6 new uniques that will be added to the game, 7 new legendaries that will be added. So what we're expecting is, we're expecting 1 new unique per class and maybe some universal ones as well. So notice that it's over 5 and it's likely we get some universal ones for all the class. Now the new content and also new, method of playing the game is going to called the Malegnant Tunnels. And if you guys do want to have a read, there is a lot of notes about slaying the monsters with Malegnant Heart that provide you with a special socketing gem that is going to power up your characters. And the quick summary is, the first season there will be 32 different hearts across different categories with unique bosses that we can encounter to fight. As the monsters get stronger, we'll get more socketing of the gems, which will be specially targeted and also special focus for this season. So this is going to be the special content that will be coming. Now the developers has mentioned that the seasonal characters that we make will start with level 1, but later you're going to see we can skip the storylines very soon. So one of the highlights is, are they suggesting we're getting more stash? Because from the notes, we're getting additional or we're getting seasonal stash, which can be transferred to your non-seasonal stash after the finish of the season. So this is going to be interesting because we'll have features that's not accessible. And if the seasonal stash is an improvement of the existing stash, which we really need, we'll only have 4 tabs at the moment. You can see my tabs are filling up. We're going to talk about the need for additional stash very soon. So my question is, I'm not sure if this is confirmed. Does the seasonal stash only stay with 4 tabs? If that is the case, that will be terrible. But if we get add tabs, that will be really good. Because I'm playing barbarians only at the moment, I'm running out of tabs. Imagine if I play 2 or 3 classes, and that will be really difficult. So the bigger focus is, are we having confirmed more stash space for Season 1? Now, I mentioned earlier there's going to be a free and also seasonal battle pass for Diablo 4. And for the free content that is coming with Diablo 4, you'll be earning additional experience, gold, and also opals depending on the blessing you can choose. I think most players might be going for experience, and later you might be going for gold or opals. And those will be free for all the players. The seasonal premium pass will include the premium skins, which looks quite interesting if you guys do want to have a look. So notice they have a special seasonal thing, and you can see the different skins and also different availability for different characters. Now finally, if you guys have purchased the pre-order function for the Diablo 4, you can then consider to claim for this battle pass for this season. Now the players also have options to skip through the campaigns and also go through the content without doing the story again. And this is actually quite important. So here, from what I can read is, once you have completed the campaign on the internal campaign, so this is the normal version I believe, the players will now have a function to skip the campaign. And all of the Art of Lilith and also the discoverable areas will be included from what you have played, so this also reduces the amount of time you have to spend in grinding the story and also going through the tedious work, which is quite important for Seasonal 1. But we do have to start fresh on the Seasonal 1 for a new character. Now that we'll briefly talk about the summaries for Seasonal 1, which they didn't reveal a lot. So what they are planning to do is, they are planning to have a live stream in about 2 days before the launch of the season to reveal more things, which is a little silly because we already on the plan for the unique items and also legendaries, which are not revealed at the moment. So coming over to my second part, those are the things I think we want and also we needed for the game. And if you guys have played Diablo 4 like me, I think you will agree with me on some of those. So firstly, we want more stash space. They have talked about this in the potential for seasonal stash, but does this mean that we have increased stash? That is not confirmed. Currently, we only have 4 stashes, and I have made multiple alt characters to make stash space as a new character, and that is not enough as well. So we really want more stash space and also more in-game content. Hopefully the in-game content for this season will be interesting and also really fun. Now coming over to some of my personal thoughts and also things I think that's really needed. The first thing is, if you're playing on a PC client, what's going to happen is, in some of the fights, let's say if you're fighting and you actually pressed your chat box and all of a sudden you start to type your skills over here and then you die. So this is one of the downside of playing the PC client, because the vulnerability and also chances of you clicking on the chat box if someone messages you and if you don't have this close up. And this has led to many of my deaths before. So for the PC client, if we can somehow fix this particular thing, that would be really good. Now for the console client, a lot of my friends were saying trading items and also gold is very tedious, especially large amount of gold over 10 or 20 million gold. It takes a long time to scroll through this. So if we can get an additional insert of additional exact amount for trading for the console client, that'd be really good. Now my next recommendation for the seasonal change will be really important. So as you guys know, we have a lot of gears. Now currently the gears are only sorted by the category of the types, starting with a helmet. But what if we want to sort by legendary effects? What if we want to sort by a certain stat like critical chance? So this is actually really important to have a keyword sorting system by the stats, by the keywords, and also by the legendary effects. And this will help the players tremendously, because currently I can't click this button. If I click this button, everything will be messed up, and that's really annoying. Now similarly, I also have some recommendation about not having to dismount for a lot of interactions. So for example, if you're going for portals in the town, if you're jumping over the cliffs and also things, the overworld things, this is a cliff by the way. So if you're jumping over things and doing things in the overworld, you don't have to dismount, that'll be really good. Now of course, I'm sure you guys know about this one. We're looking for more gem inventory, more sigil inventory, and also more potion inventory. Currently, this is all we get. So you can see this is the legendary inventory, and here those are the maps inventory. Sometimes I don't have enough space. I have to store my maps in my stash because there's so many maps I want to keep, there's so many potions I want to keep, and we only have like 3 tabs, and this is really short on space. Now the next thing I really want to stress out and also mention about is that not a lot of people are talking about this, but we should not be accepting those extremely bad randomness and also rerolling cost. Well, personally, I've spent over 10 million gold on this amulet. I'll show you guys clicking here, wasting 7 million gold over here and not getting anything. Now, I'm not saying that I'm doing this just because, I am short on gold or this is like, this is a function of the game. I'm saying that maybe they can adjust this system a little bit, because in the later stage of the game, this becomes a gold and also material sink. I know this is a plan for the game, but maybe because it's so random, maybe we can consider pity. Maybe after 10 or 20 failed rerolls, you can be guaranteed to get a minimum roll on a certain FX effect that you're looking for. And similarly, it is a very negative experience if you keep getting unlucky and also getting punished for not getting the right rolls. And the crafting system, oh boy, they really need to work on this a little bit so things becomes cheaper and also more clear. So for example, if the players can see what they are rerolling into, what are the percentage of getting what they wanted, maybe they will be more or less reluctant to spend the gold. Because if I knew I only have about 1% chance of getting a +2 to plus, all defensive skills, maybe I won't waste my 7 million gold on one of the attempts. And I've been trying this for 3 days, wasting 100 million gold. Now finally, what I really wanted to see is a bit of buff to solo players. because solo players are not really getting the benefits of bonus experience out of various benefits from playing co-op. And I do think solo players should be getting bonus experience because they are playing solo and they still want to enjoy all the benefits. And maybe even bonus loot for playing solo, because it is also a little bit harder and also more challenging to play solo. So those are my thoughts and also my ideas of what can improve on Seasonal 1. Let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think about this? And if you do have any recommendations, any suggestions for the improvement of Diablo 4, let us know as well. I'll make a collective video for the future so we can look into more things to improve in the game for future seasons. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed, it is a really good time to do so, because I'll be covering tons of Diablo 4 related topics and also videos and also guides. We'll be looking to the top meta builds, non-meta builds, leveling up, and also Paragon tricks. We're also looking to the latest events and also official updates and also changes to different characters and also different builds in the game. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn the notification on, because a lot of you who are watching the videos have not subscribed. You can see 80% of the viewers who are watching our videos have not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for the latest update for Diablo 4.